Welcome to my life. Welcome to 2025, our year of Do It. And I'm pretty excited about the brief discussion that we're going to be having this evening, talking about that one thing, not two, not three, just the one thing that you need to do you need to focus on. It's not something you're doing. I hope I've got that. Yeah, if I got the topic, the one thing you must focus on. The one thing you must focus on. Okay. So I want to know who you are and where you're watching from. Let me know who's here. I see you there. Whether you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, I want to know who is here this evening. Welcome, welcome. And it's really a serious topic that we're talking about. This is not all about, New Year resolutions. Everyone is hyped up in January, and then suddenly along the line, things begin to fall off. That's not what we're doing this year. No. This year, we are achieving goals. We are going for success. I know so many years has passed on, and there's so many things that I felt that I wanted to achieve, and I didn't just hit that mark, you know. And whilst in my personal meditation, just thinking about what can I do differently in order to achieve the things that I want to achieve. And I came to, to this self-awareness that there's only one thing that I need to be focusing on in 2025 to achieve my goals. Now, you could be an international optometrist. Maybe that one goal of yours, or among many, could be I want to qualify in the UK. I want to, start pre-registration year. I just want to go into that interview hall and I want to nail the interview. And I see myself in the next 1 year practicing as an optometrist in the United Kingdom, or, that country of your desire. I don't know. But I would like to know in the comments below, what is your desire? What is your expectation? What will 2025 look like on the 31st, 31st of December, and you look at 2025 and it is a successful year for you? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I want to push out this stream right now to the other platforms, to Facebook, because I'm not streaming on Facebook, but if you could do that for me, that would be great. Tell me, what is that one thing? Okay, right, we're going to get started now. Already so late today, isn't it? Sorry about that, mummy. Cooking, arranging, and like, oh, it's already time. What am I wearing and all that sort of thing. But thank you so much for being here right now. What is that one thing? Let me see who's here. Oh, hello, hello, Obarijima. Sorry if I brutalized that name. Sorry. Thank you so much for coming in, and you're watching from the UK. Amazing. I'm in the UK as well. So where in the UK are you? Where in the UK are you? I want to know. Thank you. And I want to know, what is that one thing that you hope to achieve in 2025? What's on your list? Tell me. What's on your list? Let me see. Okay. All right. So, what is that one thing that I need to focus on? I'm just going to dive deep into it right now because it's going to be really brief and I'll let you go. What is that one thing that I need to focus on right now? I just want to just bear with me 1 second. Let me see if I can get this stream and share it out so that they know that we're live. Yeah, you can hear me there. Oh, you're in Coventry. Interesting. My little sister is in not she is somewhere between Birmingham and Coventry. Yeah, there's a private university around that area. That's where she is. And literally, even when I was doing my qualification and going for tutorials, I did go to Birmingham, and I know that the train crosses Coventry. I'm sure I'm correct with that. Yeah, that's nice. Great stuff. So, yeah, as you come in right now, thank you so much. Just let me know where you're watching from. I want to know. Let me just tell them to join the live. Join the live. And I'm just going to put the live, the link. What is that one thing that I need to focus? You're going to be shocked at what I'm going to tell you today, because this is something that no one is talking about. No, talking about so many other things that we need to be focusing on without really giving us the meat of what we need to be doing. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to introduce myself one more time. I've been told you need to be introducing yourself because not everyone knows you. You know, you're not like that super model that everyone knows. So my name is Dr. Adeze Cosmos. I'm an international optometrist, qualified in Nigeria, came to the UK and been qualified for over 20 plus years, almost a decade in the UK, and almost a decade in helping international optometrists gain qualification. And so I say thank you so much for spending your evening with me right now. And we are looking at the one thing that we need to focus on so that we can achieve our goals. And I know that if you're watching right now and you're an international optometrist and you're, thinking about going, maybe practicing in the UK, maybe on your list would be, I want to qualify in the UK. I want to make sure that I can ace the interview, go through in my pre-registration visits and get sorted. And I think most of the international optometrists, that's why you've come into my world. I want to thank you so much for coming in this evening. Now, the one thing you need to focus on, and the one thing I am focusing on as I go through 2025, achieving the things that I want to achieve. I'm just going to check the chat right now and see who's here. Thank you so much for coming in. Those of you on LinkedIn, thank you. YouTube, thank you so much. Now, the one thing that you need to be focusing on is definitely not people around you. And I want to say this because I had a chat with someone, and one thing that was mentioned was looking at, that person's self and looking at the other person, really brilliant, bright in school, getting all the, the top grades, and then going through this international optometry process and coming out with not so good a result, made that person to start feeling less. Am I able to do it? You start doubting yourself, So definitely not looking up to anyone else. The only thing that you need to focus on as you go through 2025 and as you are navigating your journey as an international optometrist, or whatsoever you are doing in this year 2025 in order to achieve success, is yourself. Yeah, you heard me right. Yourself. Discovering yourself. You need to take a journey of what I would call self-awareness, confidence, and clarity. It starts with focusing on who? Myself. Now, as a business person, I'm not looking at, those 7, 8, 9-figure people and thinking, oh, myself, my little me, can I really achieve anything? I'm not looking at my past failures or even my past successes. But what I'm going to do and what I want you to do in this 2025 is go into what I would call a journey for self-discovery. Who am I? Who can I become? What picture, when I look at myself when I finish 2025, what do I want to be? What do I want to have achieved? That's the first step. So, step number one to discovering yourself is looking inward and finding out, what is that thing? What is my why? What is my why? You need to. So, for some of us, I remember when I wanted to qualify in the UK, I had some whys. So, you want to practice as an optometrist in the UK, you're going to discover yourself. The first thing is you're going to get clarity and know your why. Why do I want to qualify in the UK? And I tell you, it's really important. I had a candidate in the academy, where we help international optometrists gain UK qualification. We do like all the tutorials, the mock interviews, and all the all. But I had a chat with him in one of these mindset sessions, and I said to him, okay, so if someone comes to you right now and gives you £1,000,000, would you still be doing this qualification? Would this really matter to you, whether get into the if you get your license or not? And there was a little bit of silence. So you need to focus on you first by knowing your why, because your why is going to give you the purpose you need, it's going to give you the direction, and it's going to give you resilience to weather the challenges. Because I tell you, take it from me, the journey to UK qualification may come with challenges and resilience. Leaning on you knowing your why will carry you through. So the question to you right now is, if you're listening to me right now, maybe you want to gain UK qualification, or you want to change your career, or you want to start a business, you want to get married or something. What is your why? Why do you want this qualification? Is it to advance your career, to secure a good future? Do you want to make an impact in your world? Maybe give your family a better, style of living. That was one of my whys. Yeah. All right. So once we're clear on the why, then the next thing is you want to now begin to dissect yourself. Be a good judge of yourself. What do I have? And what do I need to get in order to get to where I want to be? Okay. So maybe if your why is you want to qualify as an optometrist in the UK, maybe then you're going to say, okay, so I've got my degree in my home country, I've been practicing, so I've got some clinical skills. But then you want to dissect, do I have the right clinical skills in order to navigate the UK system? How can you need to then begin to dissect, what are the skills that I have? What is the knowledge that I know that I have that is enough? And if there's anything that is not enough, if there's any skill or clinical skill that you feel you don't have, you want to then begin to work on those skills to build your confidence. Now, for some people that I've met over the time, that I'm so shy, I can't do this, the interview is online and I'm not really good on, talking out. You're going to start practicing it, isn't it? You're going to start looking into the mirror. There's something I say to my candidates. You're going to say things out. You're going to record it. You're going to look into the mirror and say your answers. Talk to your patients. Talk about your patients to build the confidence that you need. And I'm just using UK optometry because obviously that's the season. That's what I do. That's what I do. I help international optometrists to gain UK qualification. And my goal for 2025 is to ensure that I help at least 100, at the barest minimum, 100 international optometrists. I want to be instrumental in their UK qualification process. And I know that as you take these 2 tips, it's so, that we can stay here for the whole evening and talk about it. But remember, one focus you have is focusing on you, me. It's not about what the other person did. It's not about what the other person did not get. I mean, someone sent me a text message and said, oh, I heard so many people are not getting placements and things like that. I really want to know. And I said to my response to the person is, focus on those that are getting. Be positive about you. Believe in you. Believe that you can make it. If others did it, if you go to Facebook, to Instagram, to LinkedIn, you can see that I've posted some client testimonials. If they can do it, you can too. So you're going to focus on you. You're going to understand your why. You're going to dissect you. What do I have? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? And what do I need to work on my weaknesses, that I am full of strength and confidence in order to achieve my goal? All right. I hope that was quite helpful in this short time that we've had on this live. Remember, clarity, knowing your why is key. How can I even work on my weaknesses? One way is to be very prepared. Know the roadmap. What do I need to do? Step 1. What's my step 2? If I have a roadmap, and then in that roadmap, I can check, all right, I've got a strength here. Okay, this is my area of weakness. I need to work on it. And that's how I know that when you come in to that free masterclass that we're having on the 23rd of January, which is literally next Thursday, and you get that roadmap, especially if you're listening to this, whether live or on the replay, and your desire is to be qualified in the UK, you don't want to miss that masterclass. You want to be part of that masterclass because I'm going to be showing you the 5 simple steps you need to gain UK qualification. I'm going to talk to you about how you're going to boost your confidence in the interview and your pre-registration visits and other things that you can do to make your dream of becoming a UK optometrist a reality. All right. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. It was amazing. I hope you got some value out of it. I hope now you know that you're not going to allow the successes or the failures of any other person to stop you, because you are worth it. You can do it. If they did it, definitely you can. All right. So I'm just going to drop the link if I can. I'm just going to drop that link for the masterclass. Thank you so much for coming in right now. I'm just going to drop that link. And if you know any international optometrist, pre-registration optometrist from the international community that is navigating UK qualification, I'd like you to share. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it's gone. Yeah, so it's there on YouTube for you. So it won't post to LinkedIn, but it's fine. If you go to LinkedIn, you can see there, I've put the link all over. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'll see you. I'm really excited. You know what? I'm really, really, really touched about what we'll be sharing in that masterclass. And I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share this stream, share it to someone that it will be helpful. And more importantly, share the link for the webinar. Okay. I want to see you there. All right. You take care now. All right.